Então, galera, boa tarde para vocês. Eu sou o Matheus, eu faço parte da SEV, da Coordenação de Estágios de Vivência da DENEM, e sou o Nori Out, né, o responsável, o diretor responsável pelos estudantes que vão fazer score fora do Brasil, né, pela DENEM, beleza? Então, muito bem-vindos, muito bem-vindas ao nosso segundo dia de Exchange Fair, certo? Hoje a gente vai ter como países aqui apresentando, deixa eu ver na minha colinha. Hoje vamos ter nessa sala aqui, que é a sala 1, Panamá, que as meninas já estão prontas para apresentar, só depois desse aviso. Logo após o Panamá, a gente vai ter Peru, depois Chile e, por fim, Honduras. Só nessa sala 1, certo? Na sala 2, a gente vai ter, com o Renato, El Salvador, Costa Rica, México e Equador, ok? Na sala 2. Então, vocês podem ir para a sala que vocês têm mais afinidade com os países, ou que você quer conhecer sobre algum país das Américas, né? De novo, minha sala, a gente vai ter Panamá, Peru, Chile e Honduras. Sala 2, com o Renato, El Salvador, Costa Rica, México e Equador. Então, se você tem interesse em conhecer o programa de intercâmbios desses países que eu falei da minha sala, fica aqui. Se você tem interesse em conhecer o programa de intercâmbios dos países que eu falei que estão na sala do Renato, vai lá para a sala 2, beleza? A gente vai enviar o link de presença no final do evento. Então, quando a gente estiver na última palestra, que vai ser a de Honduras, no meu caso, no caso de Renato, vai ser a do Equador. Quando a gente estiver nas últimas palestras, a gente vai enviar o link de presença, certo? Eu vou colocar esses avisos também no chat enquanto o pessoal do Panamá estiver apresentando as meninas. Eu vou colocar esses avisos no chat aqui do YouTube, porque o pessoal está chegando agora, né? Então é isso. Quando a gente terminar aqui, ou quando o Renato terminar lá, quem terminar por último, a sala que terminar por último vai ser a sala em que o sorteio será realizado, certo? Como o Renato disse que os convidados dele estão atrasados, provavelmente vai ser na sala 2. Mas a gente vai avisando tudo, certo? Sim, a sala 2 é ao mesmo tempo e a gente vai fazer os sorteios no final de tudo, de novo, como foi no primeiro dia, ok? Então, só lembrando que o pessoal está entrando, sala 1, que é essa sala aqui, Panamá, Peru, Chile e Honduras. Sala 2, que é a sala do Renato, El Salvador, Costa Rica, México e Equador. Ok? As apresentações serão em inglês, o formulário de presença vai ser ao final do evento e a gente vai ter sorteios de AFs no final do evento. A gente tem sorteios de 4 países para o Scope: Argentina, Colômbia, El Salvador e Peru. Argentina, 1 vaga para o Scope, Colômbia, 2 vagas, El Salvador, 3 vagas para o Scope e Peru, 2 vagas para o Scope, certo? Score, todas são de 1 vaga. A gente vai ter Argentina, Colômbia, México, Peru, para janeiro ou fevereiro, e as vagas remanescentes do sorteio anterior: Turquia, França e Sérvia. Então, se você tem interesse nesses 3 países, Turquia, França e Sérvia, você ainda vai poder ter a chance de garantir suas vagas. Ok? Quaisquer dúvidas podem enviar no chat aqui do YouTube. Então eu vou chamar as meninas agora e a apresentação será em inglês, tá? Hey, so I just finished my explanation and now you can start your presentation, okay?
Okay. Do I share screen now?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you need any help?
Daniela, you're muted.
Okay, I think now The tab is shared.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. No, it's fine. If you girls can start.
Wait, let me put percent.
Okay. So hello everyone. Ya está presentando.
I think you can't go like share. You can't share like a window of your browser. Oh,
Okay.
okay. So now it's
Okay.
working.
So hello everyone. Welcome to Panama. So this is our flag, the blue, white, and red. Panama is a small country in the middle of Central America. We are between Colombia and Costa Rica, and we have a coast on the Pacific Sea and the Pacific Ocean and on the Caribbean Sea. So Panama is a very multicultural country with a lot of representation from a lot of places. You can see here, this is like a Caribbean African representation that has translated to Panama culture. We have our indigenous people, which is another culture. As you can see, we are very diverse, very multicultural. See, Panama has a lot of different religions. We are very acceptance of different religions, different cultures, and see, mostly because of the exchange that happened during the building of the Panama Canal. All the outside resource that was brought here, they have established, and it has grown into bigger, diverse communities. So Panama is extremely biodiverse because of our geographical position. We have a big diversity of plants, animals, and everything in between. See, this is our national bird, the harpy eagle. See, and this is a special kind of sloth. Specific to Panama. It's only found here in Panama in an island in Santiago de Veraguas. It's the dwarf three-claw sloth. This is one of our biggest international exponentials, Roberto Duran, who is a boxing champion. I don't know if you've heard of him, but yes. And this is our interpretation of the carnivals. It's not like your Brazilian carnivals, but it's also a lot of craziness, a lot of fun, a lot of party, a lot of drinking, a lot of dancing, and it's awesome. It's the biggest city, the biggest party here in Panama. So we also have a very big artisanal culture, a lot of artisans, but the most famous one is the Panama Mola. Next, which is this one. It's made by our indigenous people here in Panama in the comarca of Cunayala. Next. So Panama is known as the hub of the Americas because of our geographical position, or the bridge of the Americas. I don't know if you have taken a trip to the United States, to Europe, or somewhere. Most of the times when those flights come from South America, they do a scale here in Panama. That's why it's known as the hub of the Americas. See? Okay, so as in Brazil, you have DENEM Brazil. Here in Panama, we have APEMCONI, IFMSA Panama. And in there, we have the two exchange committees, which are SCORI for research exchange and SCOPI for professional exchange. So for SCOPI, we have the NEO in and NEO out. The NEO in being myself, Carla Chanis, and the NEO out, Juan Vincenzini. And for SCORI, we have the NOR in and NOR out. The NOR in being my partner here, Daniela Cortez, and Sofia Rodriguez in NOR out. Here you can see her in Chiriquí doing canopy. So why Panama? You may ask yourself, well, this is Panama, this is the city. You can see a city next to the sea. It's a city where you can experience anything you can imagine in a 40 minutes to 1 hour distance. If you want to go to the jungle, we have a jungle in the middle of the city. If you want to go to the beach, is a 20 to 30 minutes car ride away. If you want to go to the mountains, it's a 40-minute ride. You can see anything you can imagine in a very small area. So it's very nice. This is the Gorgas Memorial Laboratory, which is our main investigation center here in Panama. And now we're going to talk about the exchange conditions. So for Scopy, we have available every month, but for SCORY, January, February, and December are not available. The exchange lasts 4 weeks. And we have LCs in David Chiriquí and in Panama City, Panama. Right now, only Scopy accepts in David Chiriquí, and we're not still sending people there, but we're working towards that goal. So all of the students right now are staying in Panama City, Panama. So some of the hospitals we have here are the Hospital Santo Tomás, which is the biggest hospital here in Panama. As you can see, it has most of the specialties we have on our clerkship. And this is the Hospital del Niño, which is the biggest pediatric hospital here in Panama. We have the Instituto Oncológico Nacional, which is our oncology center. So if you want to do your clerkship in oncology, here is the best place to do it. We have the Hospital San Miguel Arcángel too, which is a big hospital located in the middle of the city. And this is the Universidad de Panamá, which is our biggest university here in Panama, and where all of the SCORY projects are located. Here you're going to meet a lot of students, even our dean, which is there every day. So it's a very nice experience. So in Panama, we speak Spanish. So if you speak a little bit of Spanish, it's going to be amazing for you to come and practice, to come and learn, but it's not obligatory to speak Spanish. But it is to speak English. You have to speak or a B2 or a C1 to be able to communicate with the students and with the doctors. But if you speak Spanish, good, and you don't speak English, it's okay. So the disciplines we have here are for Scopy are internal medicine, gastroenterology, cardiology, pneumology, nephrology, oncology, otorhinolaryngology, pediatrics, obstetrics and gynecology, orthopedics and trauma, general surgery, neurosurgery. So now my partner here, Daniela, is going to talk about the SCORY departments.
Okay, can you hear me right? Okay. So for the departments that we have, they're all located in the University of Panama. And for the projects that we have right now, we have projects in immunology, which is just like a brand new laboratory that was just opened. We also have projects in pharmacology. We're going to have more projects soon also. They work with animals, so it's going to be like a really good chance for you to know how projects with animals work, what are the requirements, what are everything, and it's really amazing. We also have projects in physiology, and we're going to have more. Most of the physiology projects are based like on exercise works and everything, and we also have projects in the Department of Microbiology. And in the microbiology projects, we also have like human microbiology department. We also have projects in parasitology department, and we're going to have much more coming up. Okay, so here is the basic uniform that you have to wear for the internships. We wear all white. Like you can wear white scrubs, but if you don't have white scrubs, it doesn't matter. You can just wear like a white t-shirt and a white jeans. and white shoes. And it's mandatory to wear also your long sleeve white coat for the internship. And for Scotty, it is also it is only mandatory to wear. You don't have to wear all the white clothes. The only thing you have to wear is a long sleeve white coat and closed shoes, and like no skirts or no shorts for the laboratory because it's like a biosecurity requirement. But you can wear regular clothes with your long sleeve lab coat. And the hospitals, you have to wear your white scrubs or your white t-shirt and white jeans and the long sleeve white coat. So here's one of our students here in the OR. And where are the vaccines they need to come to Panama? You need the hepatitis A vaccine, the hepatitis B vaccine, the influenza vaccine, the pneumococcal vaccine, the TDAP vaccine, the MMR, and the COVID vaccines. Okay, for host, we only have available host families. We don't have student lodges, but we love having host families because it's like a more better culture experience because you get to know how like the families here in Panama. And all the families are very welcoming. They love to have students over, so it's going to be a really good chance for you to get close to one of the students in Panama that are going to host you and the whole family. And they most of the time take you out a lot for you to meet a lot of places in Panama, apart from all the socials that we have. So it's going to be it's a really good experience. And what is our currency? We use US dollars. So okay, we use US dollars, US coins. We also have some national coins, but it's worth like in dollars. Like we have a coin called the Martinelli, and that coin is worth $1. But like that's it. You can use US dollars everywhere, and we also like accept credit cards in like all places. Like even like the smallest store ever, they accept credit cards or debit cards or anything. Okay, for transportation, we have a lot of options. We have the subject or the metro that the costs are between $1 and $2 from each station, and they are located in really central places. So it's like very easy to travel in the subway, and it's really cheap. And we also have the Metrobus, which is like 25 cents per station ride, and this is one of the Metrobus is the one you use when it's like a little longer distance than like the metro. We also have the taxis that the prices are gonna range between the place you go, but like the far away it can be like the farthest far away can be like $10, but like short rides can be like $1, and it's between that. And we also have like the private ones. We have Uber, we have Cabify, we also have one called like InDriver now. And for like the social part, we most of the time have like a welcome dinner where you take you down. Here is one that we have in La Fonda, which is a Panamanian cuisine, basically restaurant where they have the all coming, so you can know a little bit of the Panama cuisine. Here's another picture of that. We also have the welcome party. It's in Panama, we love to go out. Like we really love to go out and to go party. So it's like you're always gonna find like a party somewhere that we can go if you're like bored. So you're not gonna be bored. There's a lot of things to do. Here is in the National Food and Drinks Party. We also do something called La Chiva Parrandera, which is basically like a club bus. We have drinks and we ride basically a bus, and it's really, really fun. And here's one of the incomings that went with the students.
So for those of you who don't know what a National Food and Drink Party, So for those of you who don't know what a National Food and Drink Party is, it is a dinner where we have a cultural exchange. So it's encouraged for all the students that come over to bring something from their country. It can be a drink, a food, or to cook something, so we can share with the different cultures and different people what they eat or what they drink in their respective countries.
Yes, if you cannot bring it from home, you can just buy the ingredients here, and then you do it here, and then we have the party here. So that's really fun too. And here are some of the incomings also in the Causeway. One of the most common touristic places that we have is the Panama Canal. We also have the Casco Antiguo, which is a very, very touristic place, like at day and night. But it's like kind of a different touristic place at day and a different touristic place at night. And day it's kind of like a cultural experience because this was basically the old city, and it's really really nice. It's really really beautiful because it's very conservated, and also there's a lot of restaurants. There's a lot of ice cream shops. There's a lot of restaurants, like a bunch of restaurants. And at night it turns basically like in a there's all the nightclubs. Most of the nightclubs are there basically. So you can you can do like we call it bar hopping. That we go for like one night we can go to like 4 different bars or clubs, and it's really really fun. So it's amazing that we have this. All most of the clubs when you're worried, okay, let's go to Casco Antiguo. We're gonna find somewhere to be there.
It's also considered a UNESCO monument.
Yes. We also have the Causeway de Amador, which is all this that you can see here. We have a big park. Also here you can ride bicycles. You can also here is located the Bio Museum that you're going to see here. That it most of the time it changes like the things that they offer, and the prices for students are cheaper, so it's really nice. We also have different monuments like the Panama Viejo. We're gonna here are some of the incomings that were in Panama Viejo, which is like the oldest city, and it's really nice to share this cultural experience. We also have a lot of beaches, like a lot of them, and here are some of the incomings that went hiking, some of them surfing, and here we also have what we call that Archipiélago de San Blas. If you have seen La Casa de Papel, you can see where basically Rio hidden. That is San Blas, and it's a bunch like 1,000 or more islands, and then they take you to the island that you go and like this little boat that you can see here, and it's really beautiful. It's as beautiful as you see in the pictures.
It's 360 islands, one island for each day of the year.
Yes, and here you have some of the incomings in the whole beach. And we also have the Valle Anton, which is like 1 hour from the city, where you can hike. It's really like a little. It's a little colder because in Panama it's like really warm, so it's a little bit like a fresh air that you can take in Valle Anton. It's really you can go hiking, you can go see different like animals, and it's gonna be like a much if you like camping or stuff like that. Valle Anton is amazing. Here's some people that went to Valle Anton, and the experience that I had was amazing. We also have Boquete, which is in Chiriquí, and Boquete is cold. It's like it's not cold, but it's like chill. So it's really good here. Most of people go like to because we have really good strawberries there. That's really famous, and people always go to eat the strawberries there to go do canopy, like the picture we showed you of Sofia, and it's really nice. And we also have Volcan Baru, which is our volcano, the only volcano, basically the biggest one that we have. And people also hike the Volcan Baru, and it's really, really, really cold up there. And we also have Bocas del Toro, which is a really, really touristic place. That is, and here they have like a big party called like the Filthy Friday. You can search it up in Instagram. It's called Filthy Friday, like that you see in the screen. And they basically do parties all the time there, like all the time for all the tourists that go. They always have a party there. Here you can see how the Filthy Friday party is.
Bocas del Toro is like a mix of the beautiful beaches of the Caribbean side, plus the nightlife of Panama City.
Yes,
so it's amazing.
So here you can see some of our incomings that were able to go, and one of our students.
I think they're from Italy. I think.
Yes,
I'm not sure, but yes,
and
very
one
nice
of our
experience.
And one of our national foods, it's called sancocho, which is basically a soup that they do like when you're hangover, you have to drink it after, and then you can recover yourself. But it's really, really good. You can do it from chicken or from meat. We also have patacones. And the documents that you need for entering Panama are your curriculum, your passport copy, your language certificate, your proof of enrollment, the SCOPI terms and conditions, and for SCOTI, you need the SCOTI terms and conditions. You need the vaccination card and COVID, a recommendation letter, your student records, motivation letter, and health insurance. And the cancellations, you can do it 4 weeks before the exchange, but the substitutions, we prefer it 8 weeks before exchange. In Panama, right now for COVID regulations, you don't have to wear a mask when you're outside, like in outside places. You don't have. It's not obligatory to wear a mask inside. Of course, inside hospitals, inside restaurant, inside closed places, you have to wear a mask. But for example, if you're eating, you can take it out. You can eat like normal, then you just put it back on. But for outside places, you don't have to wear a mask.
So this is Jackie from Mexico. She was one of our incomings, and you can see her here in the national Panama costume. She was like, "Oh my God, the costume is so beautiful. How can I get dressed like that?" And so we arranged for her to get dressed and take some pictures. And if you come and want to do it, you can do the same. So why not Panama?
Exactly. There's no answer for that. And we have a hashtag that we also say that it's like Panamazing.
Panamazing.
So please come to Panama. Here is all of our social media accounts, so you can follow them and see what we post. And here are all our, you can take like a screenshot of the screen. So if you want to text or something or ask us something, don't be afraid to ask us. Just like text us or send us an email, and we'll be happy to answer your questions or your doubts. And we're always going to be open for people to come to Panama. We love to receive people. We love to everything. So it's going to be really fun if you come. So please come to Panama. You're going to have an amazing time.
Awesome presentation. Now I want to go to Panama. I already told Carla. I already told you when. For those who don't know, Carla was incoming of my local Clevio FPB, and she went there and did an Scotty in the lab. I just do like an internship, and
it was so nice.
Amazing. I just told Carla when she was here that I really want to go to Panama. I don't know if I will do like an exchange, because there are so many countries, a lot of competition to Panama, but Panama always seem to be awesome for me.
It's amazing. We're very warm, very welcoming to everyone. So if you want to come over, don't be afraid.
Yes,
it's gonna be an amazing experience.
You're not gonna get bored.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I believe we don't have questions, and our time is a little bit short. But thank you very much for your presentation.
Yeah. So if there's any questions, here are the social medias. So.
Yeah. So yes, thank you very much.
Thank you for inviting us.
Thank you.
Então, galera, agora a gente vai ter a apresentação do Peru, certo? Vou tentar responder algumas questões aqui. O ciclo clínico, ele é geralmente depois de semiologia. Então, por exemplo, na minha faculdade é no P5, no 5º período. Então, é quando começa a clínica, quando você começa a ver as matérias clínicas, gastro, endócrino, enfim. Para participar do sorteio, é só assistir as apresentações e esperar o formulário para assinar? Isso, ok? Então, vamos lá, vamos começar com... Vamos voltar aqui e agora Peru. Hey, guys.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
Awesome. Hey. So you guys have around 10 to 15 minutes and you guys can start, okay?
Thank you so much. So, Rafael, I think I'm going to share, if it's okay. I'll try, because this platform is new.
Yes. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's new. Wait, let me try. Okay. I think you guys can see it.
Oh, okay, I see it. Now
Yes, you do.
we all see it.
Okay. Okay, perfect. So, first of all, I think I would like to start just thanking Matthew for the invitation, and of course, thank you, Brazil, for your invitation. I think both of us, Rafael and myself, we are so glad to be here today, and we are here to present our exchange program. My name is Sofia Cuba. I'm the Nori of IFC Peru, and I'm here with Rafael Quispe, and he is the Neoin of our enrollment. So, okay, yes, it's changing. Perfect. So, first of all, thank you and welcome to Peru. Peru is an amazing country. We are really proud of it, and you can see some pictures here. And we would like to start this presentation as well with a question. Do you know Machu Picchu? And if you do, and I'm sure you do, let us show you other wonders of Peru. We have here Machu Picchu, as you can see, and we have here the Montaña de Siete Colores, that it's like the mountain of the seven colors, as you can see as well. And if we start talking about our country is divided in three. We have the jungle, where it's really hot. We have temperatures of almost like 35 um, Celsius, I don't remember, 35. Then we also have like the highlands where it's really cold and also it's really hot as well. And then we have the coast where I am. We have kind of like a neutral weather. And as you can see, most of our country is located in the coast. Rafael?
Thank you, Sophie. Well, I'm really happy to be here with you. So let's continue with it. Sophie's from the hills. I'm her from the Highlands, by the way. Our area is for 1,255,215 kilometers. Our population is approximately through um, 32 million people here in Peru. Okay, next, please. Wait. Okay. Okay. Some things about Peru. First of all, our time is GTM less five. That's why we usually create the meetings in that times. Our money is called Nuevo Sol, but you can call it just a sol. When you come, you will hear, "Oh, give me one sol." It's not Nuevo Sol. We don't say it like that, but it's how it's called. Also, we have the money. Um, $1 is 4 soles, and €1 is and a half 4.5 soles. Also, the reales are approximately 70 cents, 76 cents, if I'm not wrong. We saw it before start. Our country is divided in 24 departments and one constitutional province. And also our languages, the first of all is the Spanish, obviously. We usually speak it. And then it's the Quechua, and also in the jungle there are a lot of languages that we put it together like in other languages, are the 3%. And the foreign languages has Portuguese, English, German, and French. Is really a little percentage the people who speak it, but there is still a population. Sophie, next, please. Okay, as Sophie said, we are divided in jungle, highlands, and coast. Between these three parts of Peru is that the difference is really, really big. As you can go one region to another, you will see different traditions. Even when some of them are shared, you will see the people eat different kind of food. The people do different kind of things. Even when we share the Peruvian culture, we have different traditions between each of us. Um, Next topic, please. Okay, so now we are going to talk about a little bit of our exchange program. Uh, so I'm going to start with Scopy. Um, First of all, we need to talk about the health systems. Our health system is divided in three, has we can see in the screen. I know that the Brazilian health system is just the SUS. I love the SUS, by the way. And well, our health system is, first of all, the public sector is for the people who work for the government. Then is the social insurance. It's theoretical for everybody. And finally, the private sector has a lot of countries have it. If you have the money, you will have the tension of the health system. Next, Sophie, please. Okay, so in Scoping we have more than 20 LCs available. You can pick. We have a lot of cities. Has Lima, has Trujillo, has Cajamarca, has Puno, Arequipa, Piura. You will find it. You will search it, and these are really beautiful cities, which has a lot of history, and the people in Peru are really kind. Also, the clinical departments that we have are some of them are psychiatry, dermatology, gynecology and obstetrics, traumatology, urology, emergency medicine. Also, a part of these clinical departments, obviously, we have a lot of departments. Has surgery, has internal medicine. The specialties has cardio, and hematology. Neurology, and a lot of clinical departments that you will see in our exchange conditions. Sophie.
Okay, so now I'll keep talking about our projects. As you can see here, we have many projects. We have some that are related, for example, to pediatrics and neonatology. We have other ones that are involved in immunology and allergology. We have, of course, some that are like located in different places in our country. We have, for example, some projects in Piura, others in Trujillo, in Lima, and Arequipa as well. And actually, like this picture, we have like to put more cities into it because we have more active projects now and nowadays. So we are really happy for it. So we have more room for you guys, for more room to like welcome you. And as you can see here as well, we have a lot of different topics about our project. So you just can choose whatever you like and like what's more of your interested, as you can see. So after that, we have here some like titles of our project, so you can kind of see what they are related to. For example, we have one that is called Medication Reconciliation Process in Third Level Hospital at Lima, Peru. Another one is, for example, a evaluation of anti-inflammatory activity of Musa paradisiaca hydroalcoholic extract. Then we have another one that is predicting complications and death in post-surgical abdominal surgery patients. And of course, we have more projects, and we have also some pictures here. As you can see, we have many incomings in the month of January and February because for us here is summer. So I think also I was speaking to Matthews a little like days ago, and I was like, you have to come in January, you have to come in or in February because there we have a really nice weather here. It's hot. For example, in Lima, where I'm from, it's hot, but it's not that hot, so it's like manageable. So I would like just to finish inviting you guys. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for applying to Peru? We are waiting for you guys. And of course, do not miss the adventure of visiting the wonders that Peru offers to you. Thank you so much.
Awesome, awesome. I'm not like I'm not supposed to say this, but I really love Peru. Uh, I'm actually going to Peru in January, so awesome presentation. Thank you very much, Sophia and Rafa. Excellent presentation. Let me see if we have questions. Okay, we have. Oh, the one question is it possible to go to Peru just speak in English?
Okay, so to answer that question, actually, I will just speak for behalf of Scori, and I think later Rafa can speak for Scopy. But in Scori, it is possible because we have and we require actually English for all our projects. So there are different like options for you guys, but most of our tutors do speak English, so it's possible to come to Peru just in Scori to speak in English. So you're welcome. Now, Rafa.
Okay, for Scopy, we highly recommend that you speak Spanish. But yes, you can come like speaking just English. Just let us know before so we can find a rotation in English.
Awesome, awesome. Tienes que aprender español, ¿sí?
Sí.
Okay. Let me see if we have another one. Okay, we don't have um, more questions, but there is a question here that I want to know. I think Sophia just told us about it, but can you guys repeat?
Yes, for sure.
talking
So
about
what cities?
talking about talking about the cultural part of the exchange, which cities should be part of our journey in your country.
Yes, I'm sorry. I think my internet just like died for a moment. I'm sorry, but I did heard the question. So what cities? Okay. In my opinion, I think Lima it's a must actually because it's our capital. We have so many things here. It's like the center for us. Actually, we have things for all the like the regions of our country. And I think Cusco, it's a must as well. We have Machu Picchu in Cusco. We have most of our culture, like and historic, I say like parts in Cusco as well. It's a beautiful, well, part like department as we call them. So it's a must as well. And of course, the part of the beach as well. We have like for example Piura and Tumbes. I think that you should go, and many people don't, but it's beautiful there. And all the part of the highlands as well. It's beautiful, like so many beautiful landscapes, which are just amazing. And the jungle, of course, you cannot miss that. So we have a few like places there. I don't know, Rafael. What do you think? What's your
Well, I think that has Sophie. Lima and Cusco are the two cities that you can miss if you come to Peru. Also, we have like going for an historical way because Peru is a really historical country. So if going in that way, you could go to Caral, that is the first city in the Americas. That is in Lima. That you can go to Cajamarca, which the city I am. That is a really historical city. You know more about history, you could go to Puno, that there is a Laut Titicaca, there is a photo of it, and also Arequipa, I think that is also a must. So in a summary and in a sum up, I think that Lima, Cusco, Cajamarca, and Puno maybe, or Arequipa, you could pick one. Yeah.
A lot of cities. Awesome, awesome. I just took notes. So thank you very much, guys. It was amazing. I believe everybody loved this presentation. And yes, thank you very much for accepting this invite. And yeah, I see
Thank
you
you
in
so much
Peru.
for inviting. Yes, we will be waiting for you guys in Peru. Come, please. We'll be waiting for you. Thank you so much, guys.
Don't forget to
Bye.
follow us our social media. Thank you for the
Yes.
invitation. Bye.
Então, galera, agora a gente vai ter a apresentação do Chile, certo? Sobre certificado, os certificados da semana passada e dessa semana serão enviados ao longo do evento, certo? Então, ao longo das semanas de Exchange Fair. Mas não se preocupem, porque vocês só vão usar esses certificados no final do ano, no nosso edital de pontos. Então, calma, vai dar certo. Beleza? Pronto. O pessoal é muito legal, né? Então, vamos lá. Matias, are you ready?
Yes, here we are. I don't know if Francis get in.
Let me see. Okay.
Hi.
Hola. So you guys can start whenever you can. Okay.
Mm, give me a second. Tell me if you see the presentation.
Yes. Yes, we see it. Awesome.
Okay. Hi everyone, I'm Matias Fuentes. I'm the new in from FMC Chile. Today I'm with Francis. And we are going to talk about our exchanges and how we are managed them in our country, okay? So let's start. ¿Cómo vas a vivir un intercambio en Chile? How you're going to live an exchange in Chile? First of all, why you have to choose us? Well, as you can see, we have a lot of places, beautiful places, and we are the largest and northwest country in the world. So we have the north of our country that is desert, center is like nature forest or a lot of nature. In the south of Chile is very, very beautiful. Now I'm going to show. I don't know if you can see the video. So, in summary, the video was about our country and that we are receiving people besides the COVID and the pandemic, and also with our internal problems. But we are pleased to receive you. And now we are going to talk about the friendship patency or exchange, in which you will have to came to Chile for 2 weeks. It's an observational rotation. You have to approve your signature in your country. For example, if you want to came for internal medicine, you will have to success and finish internal medicine in your country and then have an exchange here. Also, you have to take your stethoscope and your Lantal Blanco. I don't know. I don't remember. No, also, we have a lot of departments. You have to see our exchange condition because they are changing every day, and we are also changing the departments because the LCs are giving us different departments like I don't know neurosurgery, internal medicine, oncology. They're changing it, and also we have an academic quality with abnormal trainings for you like the global health, the health healthcare system, and a lot of more.
Hi everyone. I am Francis Layton, not in from Chile. I would like to tell you that our NMO has 7 active projects, which are distributed in the city of Santiago, Talca, and Concepcion. Our internship also lasts 4 weeks, in which you will be able to participate in research laboratories And we have tutors who are very committed to providing tools and research area. And we have a social program in the city mentioned where you can have the opportunity to get to know the Andes Mountain, the Pacific Ocean, and different tour of the city of your internship.
Okay, out of LCs, we have Antofagasta, is in the north of Chile. La Serena and Valparaíso. Valparaíso is in the center of Chile. And Talca, well, Concepción, Temuco, and Puerto Montt. Puerto Montt is in the south of Chile. I'm going to talk about Temuco. That is one of our biggest LCs in the south of Chile. It's the center of the south of Chile, and it has the biggest and most important hospital. It's called Hernán Enrique Saravena. The LCs give you the opportunity to go to alternative medicine, neurology, gynecology, some obstetrics, internal medicine, surgery, and a lot more. Also, it's a point of start for go to another places like Gon, Valdivia, that is beautiful places. Then we have Santiago, our capital city. It is the biggest city in the country. We have two biggest hospitals called Hospital del Pino and Hospital Clínico UC. We have also big departments like pediatry, neurology, gynecology, endocrinology, traumatology, and surgery, and a lot of more. It depends of the LC because, for example, Hospital Clínico UC, the LC University of Universidad Católica, Pontificia Universidad Católica, can offer you a lot, but a lot of departments. But the remark is like that you have to speak Spanish. That's the main problem for you. In a certificated Spanish, like B2, and they will be able to receive you. Okay, for you have to keep it in mind. But for the Hospital del Pino, you can speak English. Also, Santiago have a lot of museums, entertainment, and is in the center of the country, so you can go wherever you want. Also, if you love trekking, you can do a lot of trekking here. Here are some pictures of our incomings before the pandemic. Here in the top, we have the north of country, then Frutillar, that is in the south of Chile, and the clinical exchanges. Okay, about our social program. We have a social program focused in the main, most important cities, which are Santiago, La Serena, Antofagasta, Temuco, Talca, and you have to, I mean, it's not mandatory for you to forgo, but it's highly recommended because it will increase your your knowledge about our country, our what we are wanted to give you. Um, we are really nice people, and we always like to give you the most important things and have you happy. I mean, really want to spend time with you. I mean, I go to the social program with the Cummings. We have received people in April, and I went to the social program. I mean, the social program because it was a little bit strange, but we have social programs, and also we have a national social program for July, August, and January. For the next year, I know that it will be happen if you came here. Also, we have well, we have picture here of our social programs. There is in Santiago, STGO is Santiago, and other places like the south of Chile, where you can go to the Torres del Paine. I don't know if some of you know it or has came to Chile, but Torres del Paine is a beautiful place. Also, we have a lot of landscapes, and more. About our activities in the social program, we have Proyecto Chile or Project Chile, in which it's like a game in which you have to do things for gain points. For example, you have to take a picture in Plaza de Armas de Santiago, and that will give you 2 points. And at the end of the month, seeing your points, will receive a gift like these people, and this will guide you to go to trick places and to have a beautiful stance here. Also, we have a typical culture. Our most important month about this is September. So if you want to come in September, you will receive our national things, all our costumes, and this is the cueca in the left side. In the right side is called fonda, which is a place when you go to hang out with your friends, to drink, to have fun. Okay. Also, we have our drinks and food. In the left side, we have a drink we call terremoto. In English, is earthquake, in which you is really sweet and and it will make you get drunk easily. In the right side, we have the empanadas, which is meat with onion and egg, and it's in a bread. It's really nice and good. But the reason, as I told you, our country is the biggest. I mean, not the biggest, but the largest in the world. So we have a lot a lot of places. So if you want to go to the north of Chile, you will see the pictures from the bottom of the presentation called the Valle de la Luna, the Desierto de Atacama or Atacama Desert, and the top of the presentation is the places in the south of Chile, like Temuco, Frutillar, y Radal Siete Tazas, which is placed in Talca, near Talca. So wherever you want to go to make an exchange, you will have beautiful places to see. And also, I didn't include it here, but we have a place called Valparaiso. I don't know if some of you have heard about it, but it's really nice and beautiful. So if you go or came to Santiago, you can go to Valparaiso in 30 minutes, 1 hour, and enjoy the beautiful places that Valparaiso can give. And that's all. We are waiting for you. This is our Instagram account for exchanges, at exchanges.com, Chile, and at Chile for you if you want to know more information. We are always changing our condition due to the pandemic, so you will have more information there. So if you want to know more about us, about our exchange condition, I mean, if you want to know more about our exchange conditions, I suggest you to go to the exchange website of IFMSA and see us. And if you want to know more specific things, you can contact us, talk to the Instagram account. So what are you waiting for? We we really are waiting for you here in Chile. So that's it.
Awesome presentation. Thank you very much, Matias. Thank you, Francis. So we have some questions. First of all, I will repeat the question, the previous question that was talking about the cultural part of the exchange. Which cities should be part of our journey in your country?
Okay, Chile has a diversity of culture because in the north of our country we have different indigenous people, and it's similar to Peru or Bolivia. In the center of Chile, we have the called the Huasos or Chilean culture. But it's in the center, and they think that it's in the center, so everyone in the country dress like that. But now, in the south of Chile, the same. And also we have Pasque Island. That is another type of culture that we have. So, which is the culture part that I'm really suggest to you is the center of Chile and also the Pasque Island for you to go.
Awesome. And you, Francis, do you agree? You have other things in mind?
Ay, Matías, me ayudas. Yo recomendaría el desierto de Atacama.
She recommends the Atacama Desert.
Sí, porque es dentro de los cielos más despejados que hay a nivel global y hay una infinidad de grupos turistas que se dedican ahí a las fotos y todo. En verdad, los salares que están en Atacama son paisajes muy lindos para que puedan conocer.
Because Atacama Desert is one of the most beautiful places for see the sky, and also we have the Salas, which are places to that many people here in Chile or incomings or friends go to have an amazing view and hang out with some friends.
Awesome. Okay. We have another question. Is your country safe for LGBT people?
Okay, I would like to say yes because we don't have. I mean, we are in Latin America, so you are Latin Americanos too. So in every country there are some cases in which the LGBT people have problems, but in Chile, in my opinion, we don't have a lot of problems. But there are a few, but we have a lot. But I can say that it's safe. That's my opinion. It's safe for LGBT people.
Awesome. So yes, thank you very much, Matthias. Thank you, Francis. It was awesome. Great presentation. I really recommend Chile. And yeah, I think everyone liked a lot of your presentation. And yes, thank you very much again for accepting this invitation.
Thanks to you, Mateus. See you guys. If you need some information, text us and we will reply to you.
Chao, que estén bien.
Bye.
Bora.
I'm sorry. Ok. Então, galera, agora a gente vai ter a apresentação, a última apresentação, Honduras, certo? Pessoal, sobre certificado, como eu falei, ao longo das semanas vão saindo os certificados dos eventos. Então, podem ficar tranquilos. Eu acho que até agora a gente não emitiu os certificados, certo? Beleza. Então, eu vou chamar agora a representante da Honduras. Hello, Amparo. It's Amparo, right?
Right.
Oh, awesome. So, yes, you can start your presentation and talk a little bit of Honduras.
Obrigada. Hello, everyone.
Let me just present. I will help you.
Okay, awesome. Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you. And it is for me a pleasure to be sharing on this beautiful Sunday about my country. Thank you for staying here, and thank you, Matthias, for this invitation. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Let me just... Okay. Great, you can start.
Okay. Here we go. Welcome to Honduras. I'm really glad to present my country. We're a tropical country. We have a lot of beaches, and it's really fun to be here. People is really warm. They are always willing to help. They are always willing to work, and that is why we are constantly growing. I'm Amparo Cribas, and I'm Noriel from Honduras. So today's topics are Scoring Honduras, our project, our culture, and our social program. Next, please. So here is Central America, the center of America, and we're basically like in the center of the center. Uh, oh, sorry, this is not the presentation. It is not updated. Can you please refresh it?
I'll try to.
Okay, okay.
Let's see.
There it
This
goes.
one?
There it is. Yeah.
Okay. It's still the same. I don't know why.
You
I
can leave it
can
over there if you prefer.
I can present this way.
Nice. So our population is up to 9 million people, and our extension is 112,492 square kilometers. Our capital city it is Tegucigalpa. We have 18 different departments, and our religion is Christianity. So there are Catholic and there are Protestants, and there are many other religions, but the main is Christianity. Our currency are lempiras, but we also accept American dollars. Next. So this is our capital city. There are a lot of buildings over there and a lot of culture. And this is a place where our current project it is. So we have one animal. We have 5 local committees for Universidad Católica. There are 2 Universidad Católicas, one in Tegucigalpa, another one in San Pedro Sula, which is another city. And we have Universidad Nacional Autónoma de Honduras, which is the alma mater. And it is basically the main of the main colleges. And we have one in Tegucigalpa and one in San Pedro Sula. And also we have Unitec, which is like the technologic university of Honduras, and we have medicine in Tegucigalpa from it. So we have Score Active 2022. Next, please. So about COVID-19, the passengers must take a COVID-19 test, PCR test, or rapid test, which must be a negative result and must be taken less than 72 hours before entering our country. And people must travel with a physical document and present it at the time of their checkup. All passengers must complete a migration pre-check, which is this link. I can share it with Matthews later so he can share it to you. And answer all migration, customs, and health questions that they will be received by email. And they must also print said email and submit it on paper. So that's about our pandemic situation. Next, please. So now we're going to talk about a project, and here we have like some special characters from our country in the scientific field. This is Dr. Hector Ramos, who discovered Ramos Martinez syndrome. He actually studied in the college which I'm studying, and now he's doing his postgraduate degree in Chile, actually. So cool. And this is Sir Salvador Moncada. He has many contributions to the scientific field. I know you've heard about him too. And he led the team that discovered the enzyme tryptophan synthase and the vasodilator prostacyclin. And we always see that in our books. So it's nice to know that one Honduran discovered this part of our science. So now talking about our project. Next one, please. So it is based on molecular biology of infectious microorganisms and its host. You know, this is a tropical country, so we have a lot of infectious diseases and also a lot of bacteria transmitting it. You know, so the Genetic Research Center of our College Nacional, Universidad Nacional Autónoma de Honduras has been operating since 4 years ago, and its mission is to develop scientific research projects target to solve questions related to infectious diseases, epidemiology, and public health. And it is aiming to provide diverse services of DNA analysis to the national community so that it can satisfy needs in the human health areas and also veterinary and basic research and industry. And that is why the installations of this laboratory allow to realize modern procedures in the molecular biology and genetic fields. So this is a task that you will be able to perform if you come here and you're part of our research project. So it is collecting biological samples, performing some or every of the genetic techniques like nucleic acid extraction, DNA and RNA quantification, DNA amplification, agarose electrophoresis, development of molecular markers, and data analysis. So we also are able to present results and discuss journal articles, and the student will be part of a presentation of a scientific article or case report. So this is the research project that we have available right now. We have another one in submission about psychiatry, but we're working on this. So this is surveillance of malaria and its vectors in La Mosquitia, Honduras, in an elimination setting. Next one, please. So you know, malaria is a tropical disease, and it is caused by two species, Plasmodium vivax and falciparum, in Central America. And malaria is a vector-borne disease transmitted by Anopheles. You can see it over there in the image, and genus including hundreds of species. So approximately 70 species of Anopheles have the ability to transmit malaria parasites, and 41 are considered to be dominant vectors with sufficient vector capacity to be considered a public health issue. So this study aims to update knowledge about Anopheles biodiversity in Honduras through morphological data and one molecular marker, which is mitochondrial cytochrome C oxidase in the subunit 1 gene. About our change conditions, it is lasting for 4 weeks. You're going to work 6 hours, 5 days per week. The hosting is with host families. The required languages is Spanish, which is our native language, and also English. About the students that are received, we receive medical students and graduated doctors, but less than 6 months after graduation. About the dress code, you can come with casual clothes and also scrubs, a lab coat, and closed shoes, because these are like the code to go to the laboratory. You're gonna have 1 dish per day, and there's no pocket money yet, but we're working on that as a surprise. And we have the open arrival training when you come here. Next one, please. So we have a really rich culture. Over there, you can see like this man who's over there, and it is Antonio Vinci Guerra. He is one of our maximum exponents of art. Also, there's where you can see the neck over there. This is a painting from Pamela Letona. And the last one, it is this kind of dance that is presented by Isa Paz. She's the prima ballerina of ballet in Honduras, and she's also a doctor, so cool. Next. about the gastronomy, we have really tasty food. So that's the typical food. You can see eggs, avocado, you can see some meat over there, rice and everything. And there we have the baleadas. The baleadas are like our most typical food, and it is basically a tortilla with a lot of beans, cheese, cream, avocado over there, and it's really, really tasty. If you come to Honduras, you cannot live without a baleada. And most probably it is that the day that you come, you're gonna have a baleada, and you're gonna enjoy it a lot. And the mariscada, we have a lot of fish in here, a lot of varieties, so it's really, really tasty. And the sopa marinera, we have especially one which is prepared with snail, and it is called sopa de caracol. And we are very famous because of our sopa de caracol. And I guess you've already watched the video when we are dancing, because one of our music, it is punta. So we dance it and we share it with some gastronomy. Okay, next one. Honduran music's really rich. There we have Victoria Lupi, is a pop singer. We have Polache, we have Guillermo Anderson, we have Nelson Padilla, Eduardo Manzor. It's a really variety, and you're gonna enjoy it, and probably you're gonna be able to go to one of the concerts in here, the capital. Next, please. Then we also have mariachis, we have orchestras, and we have over there where it says Usula, that's a special orchestra, and it is with marimba. So it is that instrument that you can see over there, and it's really good music, and they interpret like many genres over there with that instrument. So pretty cool. Okay, next. We're really proud of our fashion designers. So there are some swimwears over there, batsuits by Abraham Pachecos. That the person that is wearing the t-shirt, he's my friend. He's a model, so cool. And the next picture of the really cute woman with the yellow dress, that's a design from one of my friends, Tiffany Acosta. And the last one is a design from Palma by Valeria Osorio. She's a designer that lives in the same city. So really cool. You can buy one of them in order to have a unique piece. About our social program, here's a girl. I don't know if you know her. She's actually from Brazil, and she's sharing some time with one of the host families. They had a lot of fun in many cultural places. So next one. This is Tegucigalpa. This is the capital city, and we have over there Naciones Unidas El Picacho Park, which is similar to your Cristo Redentor, and we have in a smaller version, and we have Latina National Parks. It's really cool. A lot of water, a lot of biodiversity, and there we have the National Identity Museum, which is pretty really cool because we have like many Maya like Maya monuments and stuff like that. And next one, please. Okay, there we have the National Gallery of Art. Artists are really active in our country, so you will always be able to go and see like one of their exhibitions. Also, there is a museum for kids. It's called El Chiminique, and it's pretty fun for you to go over there. And we have also the Basilica de Suyapa. Like we have a lot of culture from Spanish people who came here, and they left all this. Like there's different sources and different monuments. Next one, please. So this is Cantaranas. You can see a lot of paintings over there because our artists are always contributing, to give a little bit of color to our cities. And next one, we have Valle de Angeles over there. People like to go there and use it like a photo spot to look like an angel. So really cool. And we have these other places that they are not that close to the capital city, but if we have like the right season, we can go to some of them, like Copan, which is like one place where they have a lot of Maya monument collections. And you can see that bird that it is over there. It is our national bird, la guacamaya roja, and people can pose with different guacamayas on them, and they will have a picture. And last one, but not least, it is the Bay Islands. Everyone wants to go to the Bay Islands because there are three islands that is in our country, and it's really beautiful. A lot of nature, and also you can see a dolphin over there. So there's a lot of biodiversity that you will be able to experience. So this is my country. Welcome to Honduras, and it will be really nice to have you here. Thank you.
Awesome, awesome, Amparo. I I think Honduras is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful country. Look at this. Oh my God. So thank you very much for your presentation. I really enjoyed. I think all of all of us did. Let me check if there's questions. Let's see. Okay. So how many incomings do you guys receive per year?
We receive 10 incomings per year.
Okay. So you have five locals, right?
Yes, we have 5 local committees. We used to
Awesome.
have a little bit more of projects, but because of the pandemic, right now it is like hard to get back on track, but we're working on it.
Awesome. It's going to happen. Okay. Next question. We let me. I will just repeat the question you just did to Peru and Chile because I think it's a very good one. Let's see. Oh, actually, not. This one is better. What month do you think is the best one to go on an exchange in Honduras?
That's a really nice question. There's a lot of fairs in here, and maybe you can come in January. They're first in January, and for yeah, one month that you really will love, and I think you should come in this month is September, because our Independence Day is September 15th. So in Tegucigalpa, they go to the, how do you call it, like the football fields, the big football fields, and there are many parades, and it is really cool because people students from high school, they are playing all their instruments, and people is like going in the parade, and they're wearing like different clothes. It's pretty cool. So once that's one of the main attractions, and there's gonna be culture and food, most important food, everywhere. So really cool. I recommend you September, yes.
Awesome. Okay, so another one is where's the question? Okay, is the cost of living expensive in Honduras?
It is not expensive. It is not expensive. Because basically, like $1 is 25 lempiras. So with $1, you have 25 lempiras. But the thing it is right now, but unfortunately, because of all this crisis around the world and the war, like the gas is becoming a little bit more expensive. But
Hmm.
yeah, it's not an expensive country.
Yeah, same here in Brazil. Okay, so thank you very much, Amparo. It was awesome, really great. Um, I think we all enjoyed very much. Thank you very much for accepting this invitation. And yeah, do you want to send a final message?
Yes, we'll be really glad to receive you here. And you're gonna have a lot of fun with us because we're always getting like the best side of every situation. So thank you for listening to me. And any question, any further question, please let me know. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Thank you very much. Então, galera, foi isso. As nossas apresentações acabaram. Agora eu vou liberar o Forms de presença para vocês, mas vocês podem ir para outra sala, ok? Que vai ser onde serão efetuadas os sorteios. Eu vou mandar aqui para vocês o formulário de presença. Quem teve alguma dúvida sobre os sorteios, o processo, pode ir mandando no chat que, enquanto isso, eu respondo. Aqui o form de presença está no chat já. Não precisa de código, palavra-chave ou nada do tipo. Pode perguntar, Ana Carolina. Podem assinar, certo? E vão para sala 1. Na sala 1, o form de presença que foi passado é o mesmo desse, então não precisa assinar 2 vezes, ok? É só um form de presença. Então, hoje não tem sorteio de vagas para Honduras, Ana Luísa. Acho que foi Ana Luísa, não foi? Hoje não tem sorteio de vagas para Honduras, só a apresentação, né? Falando um pouco sobre o país e sobre os programas de intercâmbio. Os sorteios que a gente tem estão no último post do Instagram da DENEM, @DENEMBR, certo? Você pode ver lá. Ana Carolina Souza Deitos perguntou se, por exemplo, eu for sorteada na Argentina, não vou poder depois concorrer no do Peru, né? Sim. Se você for sorteada, você não é elegível a ganhar em outro sorteio, ok? Infelizmente, Honduras não vai ser sorteada. Parece muito legal. Pronto. Então, é isso, galera. Eu vou deixar vocês aqui. Vão todo mundo para outra sala. Eu vou encontrar vocês lá com o Renato e a gente vai fazer o sorteio, ok? Assinem o form de presença. E muito obrigado por terem acompanhado até aqui, beleza? Vamos para o sorteio.